Alright, so before we go on, let's see what we can recruit. A new Lucario. That's 2028. A Rotom that I'm going to use right now. Has Astonish and Upward, not the best moves. So let's see about learning some new ones. Built up so many gold coins. No, we don't want Swagger. Not looking to power up our opponents, because even though Confusion is nice, it's not as powerful. I guess we could replace that. But it's not as powerful in Rumble as it is in the main game. Alright, we'll go with this. Secret power. We'll see how it goes. Wow, this level looks really dark. I will say this is the most significant tinting of a level that I've seen so far in Pokemon Rumble's changing of the level. Oh, that's nice. Secret power has the ability to paralyze pokes. Pokes. So this is a great place to discuss the defeat of Caesar's Legion that I experienced in Fallout New Vegas. It was really fun. I previously recruited Boone, and well, previous to that, I suppose I should tell you, I was working to be the man of New Vegas and replace the house, pretty much. I started out a courier that got shot in the head. I was intending to rule it all, just because it would be something fun to try out, and I was a shepherd, like the best status you could be in Fallout 3, so I was feeling like taking some risks and going more power. And so I did. And so I killed Mr. House, and I wanted to gain his Repcon army. Or is it Repcon? It might be Roboco. But I wanted to gain his robot army. This way I could have them at my disposal. But in order to do that, I had to go to where Caesar's Legion lives, across the bay, across the river, the Colorado River. Why did I say the bay? Because it's really not a bay. It's the Colorado River. Quite different. So I had already obtained an invitation previously walking out of one of the casinos from some guy who said, here's a mark that will grant you, Techie Rapidash, awesome. Grant you free access into Caesar's Legion. You know, you've killed some of our guys before, but hey, we'll forgive you. Because previous to that, I killed the Volpes guy who had the hood in Nipton, because I couldn't stand him killing innocents. So I was like, alright, you have to die via my spiked knuckles, and I did. Took his Ripper out of his hands. It was funny as hell. Awesome, Magmar. We're nailing new trophies left and right. This is awesome. And so that granted me access back in there, but I didn't want access. I didn't want to be re-accepted by Caesar's Legion. I wanted to send a message, fuck those bitches. Being slavers and thinking they're the best, thinking they have control over New Vegas. Anybody who gets a big head in front of me, even this actually killed some NCR agents earlier and got me some infamy, but I got back on their good side. Some infamy with the NCR. They were acting too proud. And whenever anybody gets a fat head in those games, I like to remind them, you ain't as big as you think, buddy. Look, with my inexperience, I can take you down with a rebar club that I just stole off some Nightkin who used stealth boys. What crazy motherfucker! So, they don't understand that until I destroy them. And so I went off to the Colorado River and I left Boone behind. I also had Rex as a companion too, the robotic dog. And one day I'm going to get him repaired too. It's just a matter of making my way over there. But for now I left him so I could collect all the experience and do some stealthy stuff, like kill the first Caesar's Legion member I saw on top of a hill, kill him stealthily by clubbing him with a rebar club, you know, real graceful. Took 2 hits in the vats, or 1 hit in the vats. Oh, I was so close to getting a primate statue trophy, damn it. And took him out, wore his clothes so I could fool his comrades into believing that I was one of them. And then I just went around clubbing people to death. Knocked out all of Caesar's Legion, and I got some awesome body armor in one of their offices where their main dudes was hanging out. I was like, hey, you've got some knight in shining armor shit here. This looks like it could really help me out. And it did, very much. Awesome, Arcanine, Arcanine, Arcanine! Yes, we got an Arcanine. I love Arcanine, and I don't believe we've seen one yet. I know we've seen Charizard, and we've even battled it as a boss before. So I finally made it over the river on my own. I didn't have anybody guide me over, and then when I got there, the guy said, well, you're going to have to leave the platinum chip along with all your stuff, your weapons and everything behind. And I said, yeah, sure. Except stash some of the ones you can stash on you, like spiked knuckles and silenced pistols. Definitely not the stuff to take down Caesar's Legion. No, Rotom died. But it gets better. So, I stash, spiked knuckles, and then I'm like, alright, well, he just took all my stuff. Save, let's see what the consequence of killing him is, trying to get my stuff back without their approval. Let's see what happens. And so they freaked the fuck out, naturally, and I had to book it. I had to just exit back out onto the docks of where I originally found Caesar's place. Just chilled out there for a while, came back, noticed my platinum chip was still missing, so that meant that Caesar, that fucking slaver bitch, that little punk asshole who thinks he's so tough, he took my platinum chip. He didn't give it back, he just gave me my weapons. And I'm like, alright, well, now that your punks at the door are dead because I wasted them with my spiked knuckles, looks like I'm coming in here no weapon check, free. And so I did, and that's when I began to rain havoc. I tried doing it all muscle without any strategy and just working my way through their camp, but I found the best way was to use Stealth Boy, sneak to where the weather station near the end of the camp was, where you actually have to find Mr. House's army that you will control. And I want to switch to a Pokemon that will actually be super effective here. Not a fire versus fire. Meteor Mash is not going to be super effective. How about Wing Attack could do well? Yes, Wing Attack will do very nicely here. I thought we've already fought an Infernape before. I guess it's just more intensive than an Infernape. But it's part fighting, so you can take it out fast, hopefully. Yeah, oh boy. Whoa. Yeah, again, just keep your distance, guys. And that was my key to fighting Caesar's... Did I die? No hope. Good, we have one more. That was the key to fighting Caesar's army, was keeping my distance, luring them in. Let's try Force Palm. Nice. The recruitment worked. Lucario was a success. And so was my raid on Caesar's Legion's camp. In the weather place, I abducted the Ballistic Fist after taking them down with my Spiked Knuckles and Rebar Club. And I used that to destroy the rest of Caesar's Legion. And I recovered the Platinum Chip, obtained Mr. House's army, and I'm here defeating the EX Zone in Pokemon Rumble. So on the next episode, I'm sure, we'll be going here to the Beach Zone. Let's see if we can